Anyways, this is SCP-096, aka Shy Guy. Item: SCP-096, Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures: SCP-096 is being contained in a cell. Oh yeah, Jerry, introduce yourself, because they're asking who you are.
I'm Jerry, just a friend of Dr. Bright's.
Yeah. SCP-096 is being contained in its cell, a 5 by 5 meter by 5 meter by 5 meter airtight steel cube at all times. Weekly checks for any cracks or holes are mandatory. There are to be absolutely no video surveillance or optical tools of any kind inside 096's cell. Security personnel will use pre-installed pressure sensors and laser detectors to ensure 096's presence inside the cell. Any and all photos, video, or recordings of 096's likeness are strictly forbidden without approval from Dr. Redacted and O5 Redacted. Description: SCP-096 is a humanoid creature measuring approximately 2.338 meters in height. Subject shows very little muscle mass, with preliminary analysis of body mass suggesting mild malnutrition. Arms are grossly out of proportion with the rest of the subject's body, with an approximate length of 1.5 meters each. Skin is mostly devoid of pigmentation, with no signs of any body hair. SCP-096's jaw can open 4 times the norm of an average human. Other facial features remain similar to an average human, with the exception of the eyes, which are also devoid of pigmentation. It is not yet known whether 096 is blind or not. It shows no signs of any higher brain functions, and is not considered to be sapient. SCP-096 is normally extremely docile, with pressure sensors inside its cell indicating it spends most of the day pacing by the eastern wall. However, when someone views 096's face, whether it be directly via video recording or even a photograph, it'll enter a stage of considerable emotional distress. 096 will cover its face with its hands and begin screaming, crying, and babbling incoherently. Roughly 1 or 2 minutes after the first viewing, 096 begin running to the person who viewed its face, who from this point will be referred to as 096-1. Documented speeds have varied from 35 kilometers per hour to redacted kilometers per hour, and it seems to depend on a distance from -1. At this point, no known material or method can impede 096's progress. The actual precision of 096-1 does not seem to affect 096's response. It seems to have an innate sense of -1's location. Note, this reaction does not occur when viewing artistic depictions. See document 096-1. I should go to alert, have to use potty brush. Alright. Great. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. So we got 2 documents to read through. Okay, so document -1. Document of 096-1 of experiment 096-1. Experiment 096-1 is headed by Dr. Dan. Purpose: to test 096's abilities will attain complete physical description of 096. D-9031 is a 32-year-old convicted felon and former tattoo artist. D-9031 is placed inside Bathysphere 303-A, which is then lowered in the Tonga Trench off the coast of New Zealand. Position is approximately redacted kilometers from 096's temporary containment cell at site redacted. The phone was recorded via video surveillance inside Bathysphere 303-A between it and Dr. Dan's control site on the New Zealand mainland. Bathysphere 303-A reaches final depth of 10,800 meters. It's stopped. What now? The good feel fine. No sickness or anything. Is it? That should be expected. Not only that you should still contain. Open it and there will be a manila folder holding several photographs. Open it and describe the first photograph, please. D-9031 complies. The camera is located so the photograph cannot be seen. Nothing. It's an empty cell. Thank you. Please set the photograph face down in the receptacle onto your right and look at the next photograph. It's the same cell, but there's a foot in it, I think. Describe it, please. It's pale and bony, sorta creepy, actually. Place the photograph in the receptacle face down and look at the next one. Okay. Oh, shit. Describe the photograph. It's, I don't know, some creepy-ass person. Describe the photograph, please. Hell, man, he's pale, has wide eyes, and something fucked up is happening with his mouth. What the hell is this thing? At this point, approximately 1332 Standard Time, Dr. Dan and Experiment Control is notified that 096 is reached containment. Fastest path to 096-1 has been cleared of civilians and other image capturing devices, and 096 is now being tracked by satellites via tracking color. On your right, there should be another steel container. Open it. It's a pad of paper and a pencil. Yes, please draw a sketch of the photograph you saw. SCP-096-1 mumbles an expletive and spends the next 20 minutes drawing a sketch of the photograph. At the time of completion, 096 is confirmed to be redacted kilometers away from -1. I'm done. Good. Place the drawing in the receptacle on your left and close the door. -1 complies and the sketch leaves about the sphere 303-A in a watertight buoyancy container. Other photographs are then inserted in the onboard incinerator. What now? Please stand by. 40 minutes pass. 096 is now confirmed to be at -1's position and is diving. Transponder signal sends at 9,339 meters as pressure goes beyond the device's operational limits. Camera shows the atmosphere is shaking slightly. From -1's set reaction, it is assumed 096 is on the hull and is visible through the viewport. Oh, fuck. Shit. What the fuck is that? Video and audio feed is cut as the hull of the Bathysphere 303-A is breached. 096 is recovered by Surface Recovery Team Foxtrot 303-A without incident. Sketch of 096 is also recovered, and a quick test confirms no hostile reaction from 096. Sketch is sent to Experiment Control on New Zealand, while 096 is moved to permanent containment. Right. Upon arriving at -1's location, 096 will proceed to kill and data expunge -1. 100% of cases have left no traces of -1. 096 will then sit down for several minutes before regaining its composure and becoming docile once again. It will then tend to make its way back to its natural habitat, data redacted. Due to the possibility of mass chain reaction, including breach of Foundation secrecy and large civilian loss of life, retrieval of subjects should be considered alpha priority. Dr. Redacted has also petitioned for immediate termination of 096. Order is awaiting approval. Termination order has been approved and is carried out by Dr. Redacted on Data Redacted. And that will be Incident 1A, which we got right here. So, containment has been attained? Oh wait, so containment has been attained. Yes, Doctor. Let me see the security footage. Begin log. A large steel cube is shown in the middle of the research lab, which is teeming with a dozen or so researchers, and view of a camera is a control booth displaying readings of the various sensors inside the cube. Fast forward 1 minute 32 seconds. The control booth operator leans forward, alerted to the various readings of the sensors. Approximately 5 seconds later, a steel wall on a containment cube receives a sizable dent bending outward. The dent becomes larger before breaking. 096 is seen bending the steel while frantically trying to escape. Emergency plates drop on the cube as the containment breach is sounded. Security tape has 096's face blurred out as per containment protocol. 2 security teams enter the room as 096 breaks out of containment. Life rounds and tranquilizer darts are fired to no visible effect. Approximately 9% of researchers and security personnel have directly viewed 096's face, and a code Lima is declared. The room and surrounding areas are sealed and flushed with redacted class nerve agent. Approximately 2 minutes later, 096 breaches research site redacted and travels redacted kilometers per hour through the outside desert, traveling redacted. End log. Echo Roman O'Malley was assigned to an immediate containment breach when we realized just how big a breach we are dealing with. We are completely overwhelmed. Funny how even the best and brightest minds in the world can be so unprepared. So you're saying it is your own fault? Absolutely not. This is a new discovery in 096's behavior. We have no way to know, and we are looking at it did not turn into an XK. Game log. Helm cam footage from ER-1. Footage from inside a UH-60 shows 096 on the desert floor moving at a considerable speed. ERA. This is Echo Romeo Actual. We have visual of the target. Unintelligible. Data expunge. Not increasing. ERA listens to the radio as orders identified as coming from Dr. Dan are relayed. 096 can be seen slowly gaining speed. ERA motions off camera. ER3 appears, holding a modified XM500 anti-material rifle. 2 shots are fired. The first misses and the second hits. 096 in the lower leg. 096 stumbles but recovers. Speed change is insignificant. Unintelligible. Pay no effect on target. ERA motions to ER3 again. ER3 fires 3 more shots. First 2 miss and the third hits 096 in the head. 096 falls, skids, and rolls several times, reducing its speed minimally. 096 rolls to its feet and continues unabated. Camera pans up to see 8 V-22 Ospreys belonging to MTF Tau 1 flying overhead and past helicopters on the same outbound vector as 096. Camera cuts out. End log. Begin log. Video interviewed log 096-1-A. Dr. Oleksky appears very calm, determined, and answers all questions slowly and deliberately. Alright. Where were you exactly at the time of the breach? On break and a cup of coffee. It was pure luck I was uncaught in the containment area. Describe your actions directly after the containment breach. I sent Echo Romeo out to 096 and alerted Dr. Dan to this situation. We then set upon the task locating -1. Once the general direction of 096 was determined, I sent Mobile Task Force Tau 1 ahead to evacuate civilian population centers in 096's path, all according to containment protocol. End log. Begin log. Video interviewed log 096-1B. Dr. Daniel Dan, redacted, sits patiently on the table in front of him is what looks like to be a set of modified night vision goggles. For the record, where were you exactly during 096's containment breach? In the data expunged mountain range, trying to find more information on 096's origins. It was a quick research expedition, so I left Dr. Oleski in charge of containment. He is competent enough, if a bit eager, has proved himself in the past. This is all confirmed by the various related paperwork. So don't go thinking. It was just for the record, Doctor. Now, knowing that 096 is immune to all forms of damage while in an enraged state, why would you order the sniper attacks for an emergency response team? Why not? If there was a chance to slow down 096 and give MTF Tower one more time, then we had to try. It put ER in no danger, and the choppers were in danger of being outrun anyway. Honestly, ER could do little else to help or harm the situation. I see. Now, could you explain this? Any of your motions to the Chronicles line on the table. Yes, this is Project Scramble, an IP we designed to ER. An MTF Tower 1 designed by Dr. Oleski and myself specifically for 096. It carries a small microprocessor which constantly analyzes the viewing field for facial features of 096. Facial recognition software inside instantly identifies them, scrambling the image into an unrecognizable mess before light reaches the human eye. It's quite ingenious, really. Inexpensive? Very, which is why it's such a shame it didn't work. End log. Begin log. Audio transcript between MTF Town 1 and modified EG3 Century AWACS, call sign Big Brother. Surprisingly, moving. Data expunge at data expunge waiting vector. Electronics online. Cruising altitude reads. Uploading programs scrambled all camera systems. Cameras online. Big Brother is now watching. What outbound sector is the target currently hidden? Target is currently westbound, traveling on shit. Yeah, he's on I-40. I think he just flipped a semi. Outbound vector is data expunged. Degrees by data expunged. Next town on this vector is data expunged. Let's say a couple 100 kilometers. Shit. MTF for suggesting Echo Romeo begin evacuating the I-40. I don't know how many cars the target has wrecked. Hold on, that's a negative, Big Brother. ER's reporting that the target is outrunning our choppers. They can't get ahead of him. Then get them to stop the motorist on the other lane. I don't know how many people have seen this thing's face. End the log. The first 3 elements of Town 1 succeeded in gathering the townsfolk in the first 3 towns without incident. 0-1 was confirmed to not be in any of these when 096 ran through each in turn without stopping. However, video log in MTF Town 5 shows -1 being identified in the town of data expunged and the ensuing incident. Show it. Begin log. Hellcam footage from element 4 of MTF Town 1 in the town of data expunged. Most of the town people are gathered in the square, all blindfolded. Helicopters sweep the town in distinct orders are head over loudspeakers from both the helicopters and ground personnel. MTFT Town 1 over Talcom radio and loudspeakers. The target is entering proximity zone. All units evacuate scrambled gear and begin crowd control procedures. All civilians are not to be moved from their spots and remove their blindfolds. If you move or touch your blindfold, you'll be shot. I repeat, all civilians' orders are drowned out by a loud shriek coming from the outside of camera's view. Approximately 2 kilometers away, 096 is seen to be coming over the crest of the hills. It tries to slow down on the descent, but trips and tumbles down at high speed. crashing through several houses before regaining its footing almost without delay. Unknown voice sounds over loudspeakers, unintelligible. Civilians are not to move. You'll be shot. Unintelligible. Several shots are heard, none of which are directed at 096. 096 stops for 1 second before running into the crowd of townsfolk, throwing many aside and trying to play many more. More shots are heard as the crowd begins dispersing, the loudspeakers unintelligible under the vocalizations of 096. 096 locates Stash 1, a middle-aged man in a camera views 096, grabbing him before it is hit by a fleeing townsperson and is dislocated from the helmet. End log. Again log. Video interview log 096-1-C. Major Jack Wilford. I was looking for the 096-1's house with my squad. Poor bastard had a semi-pro mountaineer. Took a trip to the Redacted. Apparently took a snapshot of the landscape and just happened to catch 096 in the background. Wilford holds up 4 fingers for emphasis. 4 pixels. 4 fucking pixels. That the guy even knew what he saw. He was probably just looking at the picture one day, noticed an off-color patch of snow, and went on with his day. How did you find it? Our scramble gear picked it up right away. The lieutenant got the picture and took it down to the chopper before I ever got to see it. But the damn monster had taken down Big Brother, and it had peeled open the former Major Striker. All hell was breaking loose. So the scramble gear was ineffective? Ineffective. The goddamn scramble were pieces of shit that killed the whole damn task force. You know, only 3 people are alive besides me. All because some egghead thought of a state-of-the-art countermeasure to 096's hostile reaction. Those bloody idiots could have just put a bag over the scramble's head and be done with it, but no. We had to use the state-of-the-fucking-art scramble. Yeah, not saying that word. End blog. Begin log. What did that fucker call me? Dr. Dan pushes back from the table and begins standing up. I'll show that goddamn son of a bitch what an egghead is after I bash open his... Oh! Hi, Hatchet. I didn't notice you came in here.
Yes, I am here.
Yeah, we're doing 096.
Shy guy.
Yeah.
Gotcha, okay. I saw games plus demos, and I thought that you were still doing games, and then I noticed the title.
Yeah. Sorry. I should probably change that.
Probably. Hey, Jerry.
You'll have fun with us.
Also, I was doing my best to suppress laughing, hearing
Huh?
Huh?
You
the
got...
most
cut you
monotone
off.
voice possible.
Oh,
Oh, did it?
yeah, you got cut off.
Motherfucker.
you,
You can swear at Discord as much as you want. It does it to both of us.
Yeah.
I was saying that I was having troubles suppressing laughter as you narrated an extremely pissed off Dr. Dan in the most monotone voice possible.
Exactly, that's the point.
I'll show that goddamn son of a bitch what an egghead is after I bash open his...
It's late at night, I don't want to yell. Two guards
I
enter
can be quiet but angry.
Yeah. Anyways, 2 guards enter the room and push Dr. Dan back into the seat. Do we need to administer a sedative, Doctor?
Administer.
Oh, administer. Dr. Dan takes a breath and smooths his coat. No, I apologize. Scramble was really an ingenious idea. However, it was a failure because we did not fully know how 096 worked. You see, as the chip inside Scramble picked up 096's facial features and began scrambling them, there was a split second of uninterrupted light flow to the retina. Computers are fast, but not as fast as light. So there was a split second image of 096's direct face into the brain. It wasn't even consciously received, but apparently it was enough to trigger the hostile reaction in 096. So, with this report of the photograph, that's the most disturbing part of this whole incident. You know, when the former Dash 1 went on his mountaintop trip, 1990 redacted, that's redacted years of that photo hanging there before he saw 096. Apparently, the brain doesn't need to be aware that it is viewing 096's face to trigger the reaction. There can be the ticking time bombs hitting literally anyone in the world. How many photographs are out there containing 096 just going unnoticed, waiting for a careful eye? As I said before, I want this thing terminated. Now. End log. Just a quick question, Doctor. What exactly are you planning on doing there? Major Jack Wilford was top-notch SBS when we recruited him. I was also a recon corpsman, sir, and was deployed in the Caucasus Marines beat SPS. No, they don't. Enough, both of you. Moving on. Begin log, venue interview log 096-1-D. Chief Master Sergeant redacted. Door gunner under Echo Romeo. I got the bag over its head. Yes, you've told me that. Could you tell me exactly what transpired? It was done with all its... It was sitting there in the hallway. Got done ripping open a minivan. And? I'm... Wes landed the chopper. I got out and bagged it. I put the bag over its head. It got calm and they took it. So the victims in minivan were the last two have viewed 096's face. Redacted? Interviewee remained silent for the remainder of the interview and was released. He was later found in his bunk room having committed suicide via hanging with a makeshift rope. A half-crushed pacifier was found in his fist. End log.
Yeah.
Damn.
I guess that belonged to one of the victims.
Yeah. Alright. Begin log. Video log 096-1-D. Confiscated tape from news broadcast CNN. Image shows first responders surrounding the remains of the crashed plane over the shoulder of a field reporter. The planet, which seems to be a military in origin, has no outward markings designated as part of the U.S. military. While first responders took it as a black box recording, it is thought by police that the plane crashed due to a massive cabin breach in both the cockpit and fuselage. The reporter motions to a large hole in the side of the plane, which several firefighters are climbing inside. Paramedics have found 3 bodies, which are odd for a plane, apparently requiring a crew of around 20 men. Police have suggested. The reporter is cut off from 3 super stallions are shown hovering overhead, 2 of which land and begin uploading troops belonging to MTF Epsilon. Shut off the camera. Shut off the motherfucking... End log. Begin log. So, are we finished here? One last question, Doctor, or statement as it seems. We find it interesting that there are no break room at research site redacted or coffee. Interviewer remains silent. We think it would be best if you began talking. Remainder of the video interview log 096-1-A redacted. End log. I don't see what it has to do with me. There's no reason to play dumb, Doctor. He told us everything. Well then, I guess there's no use feigning anything, is there? Audio recording 05 hearing. 051. Upon reviewing your testimony and available footage and confiscation of the late Dr. Oleski, is unanimous agreement of the 05 that you are to be terminated for your part in the gross breach of 096. And I thought you know the meaning of the for the greater good. Do not try my patience, Doctor. Given the excellent scope and potential, the 05 have approved your request for termination of 096. Given the lack of personal understanding of 096, the termination will be entrusted to you under heavy guard and personal supervision of me. Your own termination will be scheduled at a later date. End log.
Oh.
That's horrible, Doctor. How could you knowingly... It worked. There was only a matter of time until that happened in a major population center, and his face spread over the world news. I can kill 096, but I've killed myself in the process.
So, Bright,
Yeah?
I hate to undercut the sadness at the end of the story, but please scroll up just a bit.
Okay.
So, when 05-1 says the word unanimously, why did you pronounce that as unanimously?
Shut up. Shut up. I hate you.
I forgot what it's like to sit in and listen to you
They're
read.
basically speaking for the whole O5 council.
Oh no, I was just mocking Bright's pronunciation.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, we don't have much left of 096.
Right.
Audio log from interview 096-1. Interviewer, Dr. Redacted. Interviewed, Captain... redacted. Former commander of Retrieval Team Zulu 9-A. Retrieval Incident 096-1-A. Begin log. Redacted, redacted, time, research area, redacted. Captain Redacted. It always sucks ass to get initial retrieval duty. You have no idea what the damn thing is capable of besides what jacked up information the field techies can scrape up. And you're lucky if they can even tell you the whole story. Now you tell us to bag and tag, then tell us to jack shit about not looking at the damn thing. Could you please describe the mission, please? Yeah, sorry. We have 2 choppers, one with my team and one with on backup with Zulu 9B and Dr. Redacted. We spotted a target about 2 clicks north of our patrol path. I'm guessing he wasn't facing our direction. Else he would have taken us out then and there. Your report says 096 didn't react to the code. It was negative redacted degrees Celsius. Actually, it was negative redacted, and yes, it was butt naked, and didn't do us so much as shiver. Anyway, we landed, approached the target, and Corporal Redacted got ready to bag it. That's when Dr. Redacted called. I turned to answer it, and that's what saved me. The target must have turned, and my whole squad saw it. That's when 096 entered an agitated emotional state. Yep. Sorry, got the willies for a second. That's alright. Yeah, well, I never saw its face. My squad did, and they paid it up the ass. Could you describe it a little more, please? Yeah. It started screaming at us and crying. Not animal roaring, though. Sounded exactly like a person. Really fucking creepy. It started firing and it picked up Corporal Redacted and ripped off his leg. God, he was screaming for our help. Fucking Anyway, we were blowing chunks out of the target round after round. Didn't do jack shit. I almost lost it when it started. That expunged him. That's when you ordered the use of papers are heard moving. AT-4 HEDT launcher. An anti-tank gun. Started carrying it ever since SCP Redacted got loose. I've seen those things tear through tanks like tissue paper. Did the same thing to the target. Was there significant damage to 096? It didn't even fucking flinch. It kept tearing apart my squad, but with half of its torso gone. He draws a large half circle across his torso. But it was taking damage. If it was, and wasn't showing it. It must have lost all of its organs, all of its blood, but it didn't acknowledge any of it. Its blood structure wasn't hurt at all, though. It kept tearing my squad apart. So no actual structural damage. How many rounds would you say were fired at 096? At the least, 1,000. Our door gunner kept his GAU-19 on it for at least 20 seconds. 20 fucking seconds. And 600.50 caliber rounds pumped into that thing. Might as well have been spitting at it. This is when Zulu 9-B arrived. Yeah, and my squad was gone. Zulu 9-B managed to get the bag over its head, and it just sat down. We got in the chopper and got it here. I don't know how I never saw its face. Maybe God or Buddha or whoever thought I should be alive. Jackass. We have obtained an artist's description of 096's face. Would you like to view it? You know, after hearing that thing screams, and the screams of my men, I don't think I want to put a face to what I heard. No, just no. Alright, I believe we're done here. Thank you, Captain. Chairs are heard moving from the footsteps leave the room. Captain Redacted is confirmed to have left interview room 22. Let this be on record that I am formally requesting 096 be terminated as soon as possible. End log. And that's it of 096. Oh wait, I just realized Hatchet is cut off. Not like
Yes.
not speaking like on screen. There we go.
Yeah, I know.
you're just slowly peeking in, like, hey, what's going on here?
But what if I preferred to be cut off?
Oh my god.
Also, if you'd like to know more about the Discord below, there we go. GIU-19. I put a picture of it at the side. It's basically a heavy rotary machine gun that can be put on helicopters.
Yeah.
I've actually touched one of those before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Please tell me you had absolutely nothing to do with it firing.
No, it was completely deactivated.
Okay, good.
Also, Hatchet, you see the numbers on the screen?
Yeah.
That means the last two videos we saw were racist, they were off topic, they didn't include any of the characters, and other fun things. Be
Very
ready for
good.
a fun time.
I said very good.
Yeah.
Anyways, you get to see the thumbnail first. For stream.
Okay, so do you like watch the video and then read it, or vice versa?
We read the article, then watch the video.
Okay, so it's fresh in our minds.
Yeah.
Also, this looks like an Instant 4. It's giving 096 more thoughts in his brain than he actually has.
What do you think, Hatchet?
I mean, it's a suitably creepy image. But is it 096?
It's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, but as you can see, the skin is darker than it should be. They made him look malicious for whatever reason. He's basically impossible to stop, but he's not malicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're giving him more thought in his head than he had. We don't know why he has basically no thought until someone looks at him, but he doesn't have any thought until someone looks at him. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
They're having him have this malicious look.
Also, I
And then-
remember that, like, I wasn't here for that part of the article, but I remember that, like, 096 does something with the bodies.
Yeah, it said, like, I think it said, like, redacted, but like, inferred through interview logs, it's mutilation.
Gotcha. Because
he mutilates the bodies, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
you see, I was just gonna say, I think I get that they're, like, trying to depict that this body is being mutilated by him, but in all honesty, it just looks like he's having some fun using 610 as Play-Doh.
Yeah. It does look like that.
To me, it looks like they're depicting him as having fun killing.
Well, yeah.
But really, he has the mind of a child at best when he's angry. That he basically mutilates those who saw him, and he gets in such an emotional distress. It's not like malicious
Yeah, I know.
intent. He's just distressed.
Actually,
Yeah. I was more just, like, commenting on, like,
yeah.
the look of the body.
Yeah. Actually, Jerry, with that childlike mentality, it's actually confirmed in one canon story for a different word, because multiverse canon. But in one canon, 096, not 096, 049 sees 096 as a child.
Oh yeah,
And tries
I've
to
read
confront
that story
it.
before.
Yeah.
He sees 096 as a child and gives him something to calm his mind.
Yep.
See.
Anyways, we ready to see how horrible this is gonna be?
Yeah, let's hope it doesn't add anything
Oh,
bad
what?
as the last two.
All right, the descriptions are sometimes funny, Hatch. Most of the time, Object 096 is really shy. He is happy to sit quietly all day facing a wall, but only until someone accidentally sees his face. If this happens, he'll break through the wall and overcome any distance to end the one who looked at him. That is the most normal description they've ever had.
Yeah, the last description, they basically called the SCP an eternal fetus that grows ever larger, despite the fact that it's very clearly supposed to be a woman who's just not awake. They turned a literal woman into a fetus.
I see.
An over 100-year-old fetus.
Anyways, are we both ready to experience the brain rot?
I think so.
I'm ready.
Right, in 3, 2, 1.
This place is amazing, Chris. Check it out. Oh, I wish you were here with me.
Baby, as soon as I'm done with my dissertation, I'll make it up to you.
I'm holding you to it.
Have a good time, baby. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Jeez, it really does look amazing. Hold on.
What the?
Who the hell's that?
Oh no. What the fuck is that?
Stupid glitchy phone.
I think you can mark your bingo down for inaccurate SCP design.
I need to see a closer look.
like the shy guy and more like the.
Oh man, that's what I was thinking.
I was gonna say, why does it look like malevolent, handsome Squidward?
This is what
That
we
was a good start.
experience. This is what we experience, Hatchet.
This is okay. This is
This
This
isn't
is
even the
good.
worst. This is just funny.
Yeah.
this is. I mean, this is a thing.
We're only 48 seconds in.
Also, as a side note, did it just like we backed up a bit, but it looked as if he was about to immediately try to upload the photo to the internet.
We'll see.
Stupid glitchy phone.
Oh. Yeah, he might.
I guess that's the thing. Like, if I'm thinking like about like the average person who gets like a freaky photo, like okay, that's kind of a common thing.
Yeah.
But like, also, this ain't good.
Yeah.
As in like this isn't good narratively speaking.
Yeah.
Like this is going to cause issues. Anyway.
Dave? Is that you? You're not funny, dude.
Oh.
Also, 096 does not stalk his victims.
No, he doesn't.
Why like that's twice now that it depicts 096 like running around the victim rather than instantly going after them. This is dumb.
096 is literally like a giant danger child.
Yeah.
Children don't do that.
Anyway, I'm excited to see where evil handsome Squidward goes next. Let's continue.
Leave me alone. I don't want to. Emma,
What the fuck?
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Victoria.
It's been several months now, but Emma still hasn't mentally recovered from the accident. I can't bear coming here and seeing my sister like this anymore.
She needs to rest. Let's talk in my office, please.
What? Has this have anything to do with 096?
Sorry, Doc. I gotta take this. Victoria here.
Vicky,
I don't know.
That's Larson to you.
let's not do this now. I need you to come back to base immediately. Something's happened.
I'm on my way. This wise ass was claiming tourists had come across a strange humanoid creature on Hodan Mountain. It sat with its back to them and covered its head with its hands. Fortunately, they were smart enough not to approach it. It was up to my team and I now.
Dan with that weird lady.
Yes.
I guess they're
To
just
capture-
adding their own story.
They do this a lot.
Well,
Just
it's
like-
not just adding a story, it's replacing the entire
Yeah.
set of characters with their own. They don't even, well, you'll find out.
This-
Instead of Dr. Dan, it's Mean Lady, who wears nothing but black and has a sister in the hospital.
And she is not dressed like a doctor in any way whatsoever. She's not dressed like someone who works at the SCP Foundation. I mean, look at the guy next to her. They clearly have some idea of what they're supposed to be looking like.
It looks like she's trying to dress like the police officers do in iRobot.
It looks like she's trying to recapture the late 90s goth look and failing horribly.
Very good.
Anyways.
This object of interest. Is that it, Norwood? I need more data.
We'll learn more after we study the object. You have the Foundation's entire arsenal at your disposal, Larson. Just capture the damn creature.
Easy for you to say, sitting all day long in your cozy lab.
Love you too.
Maybe he's down.
My boy. I can't believe he's gone.
I just can't imagine what kind of creature could do such a thing. Mrs. Mori, would you mind if I came over and
Wait, isn't
took the
that the
pictures
late
of us
girl
together?
who took the photograph? How is she not dead?
It's possible that she didn't see 096 herself.
Well,
Yeah, I guess, like...
didn't the article say specifically that even if you don't know you saw him, if you
Yeah, as
saw
long
him,
as
it
the light-
doesn't matter?
I guess there was the fact that, like, that one photo hadn't been seen since the 90s, but that would have been the sort of photo that you have to actually develop.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have had to develop it, meaning the person who took it probably didn't even see it themselves.
Yeah. Plus,
But
wait,
she
wasn't that...
took it with her cell phone, meaning
Yeah.
she did see it.
Oh. I don't know how the fuck she's alive.
Yeah, and wait, okay, so she's not dead. She clearly would have had to have seen 096. And
Even if she
096,
wasn't fully aware of it, she would have had to see
Yeah.
him, yeah.
but more notably, 096 was not sitting around being sad while she was there. It was lurking around her. It was actively moving.
And it killed her fiance before doing anything towards her.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, good. Good job.
This
Jerry,
is what
you
we deal
okay?
with.
At least I haven't seen anything overtly racist yet.
We already went through that today.
Yeah.
Yay.
With the space whale, it's racist against humans, and the video kind of like basically put a little mystic coat on it, pretended it wasn't racist, then had a human take over the spot of speaking racist for the whale.
While technically, it would be speciesism. Anyway.
Together from Chris's room?
Sure, Ed. Come anytime. Keep quiet and approach the target one at a time. We don't know what this creature is capable of yet.
How many do you think is gonna die?
Head off and be done with it.
So wait,
Quiet.
she's an MTF?
Does that mean she's supposed to be the MTF leader, the one that doesn't die?
So they replaced a man with a woman instead of vice versa.
Well, at least we still have Dan, I think, and his assistant. I think.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway. Also, Bright, by the way, how high do you have the resolution on this? 360p.
Oh, I did not be.
Well, that's also set to auto, so apparently your YouTube is deciding that your computer's so shit that if it's not on 360p, you'll have issues.
Well, it's now in 1080p with premium.
Okay, let's hope that doesn't cause issues.
I didn't know that. It's so long.
Wait, have you just been watching all of the videos in the crustiest
Yes.
fucking resolution possibly this whole time? What the fuck do you do without me?
Honestly, I don't care how rusty or crusty it looks, since it all sucks anyway.
I mean, true.
Nothing will help it, trust me.
But listen, if I'm looking at a picture turd, I'd prefer if the turd was in high definition rather than low definition.
Just so you know, they take all they do everything as cheap as possible. So you're going to see a number of different art like styles because they grab everything from everywhere they can because they're
Oh yeah, they
content
used
farms.
AI before.
Oh yeah. Oh, wonderful. I love that.
Yeah.
My favorite activity is besmirching SCP with AI art. Great. Anyway,
Oh shit!
What the hell?
So they made the captain stupid.
Yeah.
Come on!
Don't look at him! Ah!
The only thing scarier than the screams of the creature and the screams from my team was the sudden dead silence.
What?
Jesus! The screams of my guys brought me to the conclusion that I mustn't look at the object and that our weapons are completely useless against it. I've got nothing to lose. So I emptied out the backpack, snuck up on the creature from behind, and swung it over his head. The bastard didn't even flinch. Shit! This is Zulu 9, requesting transport of the
That was a
object!
different person than the captain.
Yeah. Also, if it didn't flinch or do anything, why is it screaming?
yeah, we've got it screaming. And also, real talk, how the fuck would they have immediately been able to tell, wait, we shouldn't look at it? Like, in the actual report, the reason why they put the bag on his head is because they were told to bag and tag.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, it was complete chance that the captain made it out alive because he didn't look at the face. So how the fuck does she just instantly know this?
Don't
The
know.
person who bagged them ended up committing suicide.
Yeah,
And I think the captain also committed suicide.
yeah.
Not
Anyway.
many people were happy.
We're only 4 minutes in.
You know what? It's okay. They may have an inaccurate and an inaccurate showing of the characters, but we have more inaccuracies to go.
Yeah.
Let's watch.
You bastard! Bloody snow and pieces are all that's left of my guys!
I'm sorry, Larson, but that's a risk the task force was always willing to take. But at the very least, the object was secured in a containment cell.
My people paid with their
They're
lives
making
for
Dan
that thing!
sound a lot less like the asshole that he's supposed to be. Did they call him Larson?
No, Larson's the lady. I don't know if this is actually Dan. All I
Okay.
know, I'm having trouble keeping it together. Watching these fucking cardboard cutouts toss each other around like bags of potatoes. I feel like I heard the exact stock sound effect of that thud from the past when I've actually dropped a sack of potatoes on the floor. Okay. Okay,
Everyone good?
Yep.
I think. Define good.
Give me access to the study. I want to be involved, personally.
As you wish, Miss Larson.
What is this? What is this angle?
I don't know.
But the nightmare was far from being over. A few hours later, a security guard monitoring the
I guess
object
they wanted
accidentally
it to
saw.
look like, you know what? She may hate the doctor that we don't actually know the. But
We
we,
have a-
want some sort of weird tension.
We have a problem right here. There's a little thing in the corner here.
Yeah, his thing doesn't have cameras.
Okay, back the fuck up. Hold on. Hold the phone. The MTF instantly magically knew to not look at its face. And the fuckers who made his containment cell weren't made aware of that. That it's like they're trying to make the SCP Foundation look like the most incompetent, like underfunded, like back alley crime investigation league imaginable. It's like they're trying to make them incompetent.
Yeah.
Saw its face on the monitor. The monster went berserk, escaped the containment cell, and tore the guard to pieces. Neither the gas.
It just patted the cell and it fell apart.
It's just, I mean, at least they got it right that time. It was just a little baby slap on the wall and it fell down. He's just a guy. He's just a little guy.
Nor the tranquilizer stopped him.
Wait, that looks more like animal feet than human feet.
Kinda, yeah.
That's just because they're really bad at drawing.
Well, at least we know no one's going into any foot art territory.
Yeah.
This is not the work of someone who makes feet art on Twitter. I can tell. Trust me.
Even I make better feet art.
Very good.
After that, the object returned to sitting on the floor and covering his head with his hands. That's how we discovered we couldn't look at the face of the shy guy, even on video.
I'm gonna punch my TV. I'm gonna punch my TV. What the fuck? You literally. You already said it, girl. Girl, you already said it. Were you so mad that you forgot the thing that saved your life?
Oh,
Is
don't
that it?
worry. This is common in their videos, Hatchet. They'll say one thing and then they'll say a totally different thing. Ask Bright. She's heard it too.
Okay.
Or photos. This is driving me nuts. How does he even know when someone's looking at his face?
I don't know, but I'll figure it out.
Actually, you won't. I've already submitted a request for his termination.
Without consulting me first?
He tore through our metal containment cell as
Does
if
the
it were
doctor even
cardboard.
have a name?
He's
Can
too
we
dangerous to...
Just assume Dan and his assistant don't exist in this video.
Yeah.
I guess Dan's role is being taken up by a scary lady dressed in black.
Scary bitch that wishes she didn't miss the 90s.
This paused frame of the face is just terrifying.
She looks like she wants to beat the shit out of you, like she just rolled out of the roller.
And why does the doctor with her look like he's a dog that's getting in trouble for doing something?
I just realized something. Why did they give him a bulge?
Oh my
Maybe
god,
he's turned on by the woman who looks ready to beat the shit out of him.
maybe he's turned on by broken containment cells.
Why did they give him a bulge?
I didn't even see it initially because my mouse cursor was right there.
You know what? Let's press play.
to be left alive. While my request for the termination of Object 096 was under consideration, Norwood began his experiments as I tried to ensure no one else would get hurt. We put a collar with a beacon on the creature and lowered a Class D employee inside a bathysphere into the experimental area's lake.
D2188, there's a photo in front of you in the container.
Please take it.
As soon as the employee saw the face of
Wait!
the
What the fuck? What is this man's proportions?
They give him a dick that looks practically like a tail.
I think I should say we
So the
should.
guy's got the guy
He would do amazing in porno.
that he has to fucking roll up like a fruit roll up.
Imagine
he
the
has-
money he would make.
Listen. Okay, listen. All we know right now is that he has the physique of some random orangutan they found. Like, right down to the shorter legs, longer arms. And
I
he
think that's
has...
just the water.
And every night, or like every morning when he gets up, he has to roll up his cock like a fucking fruit roll up and shove it into his pants. That's all we know about this guy.
Wait,
and he's gonna die soon.
I just realized next to his legs, it looks like they're connected here, like in right here. It's not connected toward the torso because you can see a little bit of the torso right here.
What's wrong with this man?
I don't know.
Well, at least we know their proportions are mostly water. The bad art is them.
It looks like he would crab
Oh.
walk everywhere.
Wait a minute. I know what this is. They're trying to depict him sitting down, but us looking at him from the front.
Are you
That's
serious?
not how it works. The dick doesn't suddenly get 10 feet tall.
Well, obviously, but I mean, like, the reason why his legs look so fucked up. That's why, like, his upper legs are so tiny comparatively to his lower legs.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay.
That's still not how you do it.
Okay, yeah, okay. Let's just watch this. Let's watch this D-class die after making his last contribution to
You
art
could
history.
draw that better, and I don't think you're this.
Probably.
Yeah, see?
Are we gonna see a 096 dick eventually in this video? Because how many times we see a
No,
goddamn
no,
bulge?
No, he doesn't even have a dick. But press play.
Hi, guy. The
I
object
mean, you
broke
could
out
probably
of
see that if
dove
you
straight to
tried.
the bathysphere,
You'll probably see that
tore
if you
into
look
it with
up.
little to no effort and finished the torso off.
Oh,
He then resurfaced and calmly sat down on the shore. Put the bag on him and get him into the cell. You see now? Termination is the only way.
No, we still have a lot of experiments to do.
I
What?
just got a new task force back under my command. I don't want them to get hurt because of your unnecessary experiments, Norwood.
I'm working on heightened security
Oh, it's
measures.
Norwood,
okay,
not
so
Dan.
It's not Dan. It's not Dan's assistant. It's some random, wimpless, spineless asshole.
Who gets hard at getting yelled at.
Also, let's just take a second to note that they didn't have the D-class draw it this time. He was just look at the picture and 096 spontaneously teleported to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no drawing him.
Also, it looks like he's
Okay.
just staring at her forehead.
Maybe he really likes her forehead. Maybe it turns him on.
That is not the face of a turned on man. That's the face of a guy who's constipated.
He started developing goggles with a sort of scrambler effect. They will recognize the face of the shy guy and scramble the image.
I was contacted by the O5 Council. They approved my request to terminate the object. Norwood was shocked and angry when he heard, but I knew it was the right thing to do. So we began our first attempts to destroy the object. It proved to be more difficult than we expected. We used firearms, acid, ultra-high and low temperatures, but the Shy Guy quickly regenerated all of its wounds. We then
How
made the
did this
decision
end
to
up
start
become
using...
unnecessary, weird torture of something that barely has a mind.
Also, none of this happened in the article.
Yeah.
Like, so this time, instead of finding out that it's basically invincible by soldiers trying to gun it down in the field in an emergency, we're just torturing it.
Yeah,
Yes.
torturing a childlike entity. That's not evil.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
using other anomalous objects in our custody. We tried to dissolve the creature in the self-cleaning pool. At first, it seemed like it would work.
Wait.
The Shy Guy
That's an unconnected SCP. That's never happened.
Also, I think it would technically work, but that's also torturing him if it didn't in your video. But if the self-cleaning pool basically slowly turns everything that touches it into water,
Yeah.
so it's literally a slow death of hours upon hours.
Yeah.
Fun.
literally torturing him for no reason.
Yeah.
dissolved down to its bones. But soon, flesh began to grow on them again, and he jumped out of the pool. After the failure with the pool, we decided to use
Wait,
God
Bright.
damn it!
Right. Okay. Okay, Bright. It's very important. Back up to him poking his head out of the water. This is extremely important.
Flesh began to grow on them again, and he jumped out of the pool.
Okay, stop. I think Moto likes you.
Oh my god. I know what you're talking about. I forgot which Madagascar movie it came from.
It was the second, Back to Africa.
Ah.
After the failure with the pool, we decided...
Bullshit.
We're not even halfway.
Okay, let's keep going. Let's see how bad it gets.
to use another
I
dangerous
think
object,
to edit
the
violence,
old
you
man.
can already
We
rule
took
that
away
out
all the
later.
cameras from his main
Yeah.
cell, put laser sensors instead, and let the Shy Guy inside. The
I mean,
sensor
I
showed us that
can't
it was...
imagine how they're going to add even. Sure, they'll add more violence.
Yeah.
They still wouldn't use this. So you could still see his
they
face.
just- Yeah, they're still also they're very specifically just said that they're basically setting up a dogfight ring between 096 and 106.
Oh my god.
Old man
Was it
gets to fight giant baby monster.
long before the old man emerged from his pocket dimension and saw the face of
I don't think Old
SCP-096.
Man would actually be interested in Shy Guy.
Probably not.
No.
He generally doesn't like touching children, no matter how Content Farm thinks he would like to touch children.
Yeah,
Ugh.
they made 106 a PDF file. That's
I
actually
love predators.
that's actually how you can get away with staying on Twitch. It's a PDF file because
It would generally just be more accurate to call them predators, or is that
Gotcha.
word also kept up?
Yeah,
I don't know.
they made him into a predator. Old Man typically goes after people a certain age or older, like a certain age bracket. They had him go after someone that was under the age bracket,
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
obsessively.
Yeah. Also, I think the only recorded instance of 096 fighting anyone is 682. I can't think of any other.
Yeah.
The Shy Guy became enraged and swallowed the old man. But a few minutes later, his caustic acid burned through the stomach of the Shy Guy. The old man fell out and pulled the Shy Guy into his pocket dimension. We waited in tense anticipation, hoping against hope that it was all
Well,
over.
she's dead.
But a few hours later, the Shy Guy crawled out of the old...
Wait, you're about to say something,
Why?
Hatchet?
Why are you depicting the narrator as currently looking at footage of his face? This is
Because they
so,
forgot the lore again.
This is so easy not to do. Like, literally could just be using heat signatures. Oh, but I guess heat signatures aren't high quality enough for this garbage. You have to at least add a few fancy little sprinkles on top of the heat.
man's dimension, dissolved by acid almost down to his bones. And of course, even after all that, the bastard quickly recovered. Ugh, God damn it! What's it going to take?
Agent Victoria Larson, please report to Dr. Norwood's laboratory.
All right, guys, just take him to the cell, but don't remove the bag.
Yes, ma'am.
What could the mad doc want with me now? When I entered his office, he greeted me with a satisfied smile.
Oh no, the scramblers.
Vicky, it works. I think.
You think?
I haven't had a chance to test them in the field yet, but since all attempts to terminate Object 096 have failed so far, I think now's the perfect opportunity.
Seemed heavy. I didn't have time to take a closer look because just
Also, they were goggles on a helmet.
Yeah,
Yes.
on a helmet.
I love just using one of my hands to constantly hold binoculars to my face.
I just realized something. Is that even possible to hold it like that?
It probably would
Oh.
fall.
Oh,
Literally,
yeah.
the only thing actually clutching it would be the thumb.
That's... Let's not try to suss out how the hell these strange cardboard cutouts hold things, okay?
Okay.
Just then,
Attention. Danger. Hallway
Also, look at the
17.
3D object.
Object SCP-096 has breached containment.
shit!
Oh, well, she's dead.
Good. Looks like Norwood's goggles actually worked. I could look at this monster without the risk.
I'm not looking at you. Stay away from me.
What happened here?
The bag. It slipped off his head and Sam saw his face.
Rookies. My old squad would have never screwed up like that. Calm down, you ugly bastard. What's it take to destroy you?
For one, she saw it.
So,
Two, that device doesn't work.
okay, so
doesn't
scramblers work now, and they finally pulled out his crying sound effects. Good for them. Instead of always screaming.
Oh, wait, I just realized that's another licensing. That's from the video game Containment Breach. And they didn't even give credit.
Oh,
As well as no credit for the article.
wonderful. Perfect.
Do you
Oh, back to
remember
this.
how beautiful
Oh, no.
that place was? I'm gonna
Oh,
post
God.
these pictures on your page.
No,
We're
no,
in our hearts.
no.
Idiot!
What's this?
Well, it's not like they can know.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
How come
It's
I didn't
Squidward.
notice him before?
Oh, the picture I saw! I finally
What's wrong,
noticed!
Norwood?
Seems our little pet has escaped, broke through
Even
the
though I
wall
saw
and
the
left the
picture
base.
before!
Oh, gods, I want to punch him in the face so bad. Just look at him. Look at the face he's making right now. I want to take his lunch money.
I just want to point out, he has baby hands right now.
Yeah, he does.
Oh my god, yeah, why is his hand so tiny?
Damn it! I knew it would end like this!
Oh no, both of
This
them-
operation has
both
been
of the
assigned as an
hands are
alpha
different sizes!
Yeah.
Wait, were they?
Wait, what?
Yeah. One was bigger than the other.
Oh, what? That... Okay. Wonderful. Oh no, they look about the same size.
Yeah.
It's slightly bigger than the other one.
Through the wall and
Oh, I didn't mean to go full screen. God damn it.
Oh, I can kind of see it.
Yeah, I can kind of see it too.
left the base.
Damn it! I knew
Yeah, I
it
can
would
see
end
it.
So
like
that
this!
bothers me. Just looking at them,
This-
knowing one's slightly bigger, even if they're both the wrong size, it still bothers me. Just fucking copy paste both hands. At least make them both wrongly the wrong size
Yeah.
together.
Oh my god.
This operation has been assigned as an alpha priority. This freak's gonna kill half the city. You were
But
right.
that's
We
an
should
alpha
have terminated him.
priority.
Huh? That actually is stated in the article. If like it breaks out, it is alpha priority. It's like I think. Hold on, let's maybe double
Yeah.
check. Let's see. I know it said somewhere when it breaks out as an alpha priority. Yeah,
Alright.
retrieval of subject should be considered alpha priority. So yeah, that's in the article.
I'm going to look up what the hell an alpha priority even is.
Probably like immediate capture or something like that. So, Hatchet, how's your first content farm video going so far?
I could be having a worse time.
Oh wait, I just realized 'cause my fan that I have the cool my computer is constantly setting off VTube, video tube, the PNG tuber thing, so it looks like I'm constantly shaking.
Yeah, so that's why you use sound filters and change how you're change the
Alright.
sound setting so that like it goes off.
Oh, I
like,
got
when you're
noise
actually
reduction
talking.
now.
Yeah. And you can also like off to the top left side, you can move that slider up and down to change like the volume at which the microphone has to be picking up stuff for it to actually be triggered.
Gotcha, thank you. I probably should have asked you that before.
Probably. I figured, you see, that's the thing. I found all of this by fucking around with it for 5 minutes. I assumed that you would figure this out by fucking around with it for 5 minutes, but I guess not.
No. So that means for most of the stream, I was just shaking violently.
You're just having a seizure in the bottom left.
Yeah.
I consider it less that and more Bright just having a lot of energy.
Maybe.
Hmm.
So, are you done looking up, Jerry?
I gave up trying to find it because there's a company called Alpha Priority, and a few people call themselves Alpha Priority.
I'm pretty sure it's just like immediate action.
Okay.
Come on, guys. Let's catch the bastard.
Vicky, these should help.
This could come in handy. Thanks, Norwood.
Oh my god.
Or are they just not gonna work this time?
Watch them not work.
I was tracking the Shy Guy by the radio beacon in his collar. He was heading somewhere specific, leaving behind torn bodies of random bystanders in his wake. There he is! Get us down! Cut off his path! Get ready! We were armed and
They
ready.
had her
Norwood
literally
made sure
look
we
at
were
him
safe.
without the goggles.
Yeah.
Again.
This is so dumb.
We knew
So
what we were dealing with.
Are you okay, Hatchet?
yeah, yeah, I'm fine. It's just crazy to find out that for some reason, wearing all black mean gal, for some reason has the same ability as Will Smith in I Am Legend, just randomly immune to the monster's bullshit.
Yeah.
Good for her. Glad she's girl bossing her way through life, fucking staring at 096.
Yeah.
Wait, back up. Do you think that that's just actually going to be the twist? Do you think that the reason why the scramblers worked for her is because she's just immune for some reason?
Probably.
If I call it, Bright has to say that she's a bird.
Oh my god.
Right after the reveal. Okay, that's the wager.
Oh.
And if I didn't call it, then I'll say that Bright's a bird.
Oh, fuck off.
But just as we got ready for the fight, something went wrong.
Ma'am, the goggles aren't working. I see him.
What the hell? Retreat! Retreat! Norwood, you incompetent prick! You doomed us all! Close your eyes! Don't look at him!
I saw him in the photo. He's come for me.
So that's
What?
who the monster was after? I yelled out.
They wouldn't help them
No,
escape.
what? I'm gonna fucking punch this lady in the gut. What is your fucking problem? She's dead already. Leave her there. You're just gonna cause more casualties. You should know this, you fucking incompetent bastard. Ugh.
Let the girl to get into the helicopter. Take off!
Yeah.
Get her out of here now!
Oh my god. I swear, if she doesn't die now.
Damn it! Just go!
Also, that gun would have not done that to 096.
Just just fucking unload into him with a
going like a train.
just like fucking put a few little pebbles into his skin and he flies backwards. Yeah, okay.
Let's watch her die. It'll be fun.
Shit! What just happened? He was right in front of me, but he ignored me. And then he
That's
got
actually
to the
the twist.
helicopter.
That's actually the fucking twist.
He be calmed
Are you
down.
okay?
I hate you, bastard.
Wait. Her arm has bionics. She's a fucking robot. That's why it doesn't work.
I want off this train. Right now.
Let's keep going.
Our work was far from over. The cleanup crew followed the Shy Guy's path, carrying away the dead and giving onlookers amnesia shots.
Amnestics wouldn't work.
Oh yeah, onlookers that apparently just didn't see its face this time. Are all of them robots too? I mean, I guess in that case, anesthetic or amnestics wouldn't work on robots either.
Yeah, so regardless, it wouldn't work.
I got a score to settle with Norwood. And, I mean, I saw the object's face. Why didn't he attack me?
I saw the object's
Do you
face
even know
for
the
the
names
fifth
of the
time.
soldiers who died today because of you?
I don't know why the goggles turned off. I haven't tested them yet.
You have it?
Calm down, Vicky. I have good news, though. I think I found a way to deal with the Shy Guy once and for all. Object
What?
1983.
The doorway to nowhere? That object?
What the fuck? Why are they just shoving random SCPs?
Why did I enter this voice call? I could be playing any other game right now. I could be playing a.
At least we're not the bad part. It's just a video.
Yeah.
I could be fucking. I could be fucking playing some hentai game right now for all I care. Why am I here?
Okay, the video is really bad, but let's finish it.
Yeah.
Just trouble too, but it's worth a shot.
I've already had it ordered to be ready. Vicky, are you hurt?
Huh? I didn't notice. It's probably... What the hell? What's going on?
Oh, shit. Calm down, Vicky. It's already over.
Norwood? What am I?
You have a human mind, but your body, it is a biomechanical autonomous structure.
What?
You mean I'm an android?
I'm really sorry, Vicky. I didn't want it to come out like this,
You're not
but
an android.
you...
Huh?
Well, she has human parts and robotic parts. That would make her a cyborg, not an android.
Also, if Boss Bitch has a human brain that would mean that the light entering her mechanical eyes and reaching the brain would still trigger 096's effects. They tried to give her a cheat code out of it, but their cheat code was still bullshit. I'm pissed off because I would have had some fun if she was just immune for some reason. But no, we have to explain it away with some other stupid MacGuffin that also makes no fucking sense.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot how mad you get at bad story writing.
What the fuck?
Well, they also don't know the difference between an android and a cyborg. An android is supposed to look human, but it is not human in any way. It can feel human if it's good enough at certain things, but in general, it just needs to look human, like look really human. And how human-like it is depends on the android in the game, the story, etc. Cyborgs are part human.
We're almost over.
So we learned that Boss Bitch is General Grievous. Let's move on. Yeah. Oh wait, she's wearing all black, so she's just gender swapped Darth Vader.
Oh my God.
That's what it is.
No, Darth Vader's smarter. I'm sorry.
That's true, actually. Darth Vader's way smarter than her.
Yeah.
A couple of months ago, in a car crash, you were in the car with your sister. Emma survived, but you didn't. I was testing the transfer of consciousness into a neural network, and that's how I managed to duplicate the synopsis of your brain.
Oh yeah, I forgot, Hatchet. If you just look at this closely, some of this stuff does not look at all like it should be in here. Like the background doesn't fit.
They
do this a lot.
Why they decided to just ham fist in some 3D assets.
Yeah.
Technically, everything is hand-fisted 3D assets or 2D assets.
Well, yeah, like most of it, like basically everything's 2D. So like when they suddenly have a bunch of 3D aspects in one shot, it's incredibly jarring. Anyway,
also, they said the brain was still human, but where's the brain in this?
Oh yeah.
So I guess it's her mind. She doesn't have a physical brain anymore. He uploaded her mind into the robo body.
Well, technically, her physical brain might be in the brain box of the robot, but
maybe. Oh no, let's continue and see where their stupid bullshit goes.
Synopsis of your brain.
I can't believe it. Although things are starting to make sense, Emma doesn't want to see me.
Naturally, she saw your crippled body spread across the road.
Yeah.
And the shy guy. He didn't attack me when I looked at his face.
He doesn't attack the cameras filming him, only people.
Are you saying I'm a thing?
Of course not. Not at all. You're better than all of us.
Because I'm not human? I need time to think. Norwood, can you just leave me alone?
Of course.
Mr. Norwood, we've got a leak.
What happened?
The girl Object 096 was after, she posted a photo with him online.
Oh shit! Delete it right now and...
They only just now realized that.
Yeah, also sorry.
Does this version of the SCP Foundation just not have web crawlers?
Guess not.
No.
Also, if the picture's uploaded on the internet, it's gonna spread like wildfire, especially if it's like a creepy image thing.
Yeah, this is.
Fucking.
If this video doesn't end with a fucking XK, then I'm not gonna do anything because I'm just too tired to do anything. But I'm gonna be very upset.
Yeah.
Do what I do. Snack on something. And feel upset.
Why did she?
All employees.
What?
He was making a face that made it look like he just smelled a really bad fart.
Yeah, I just saw
Out
it
of
in the recap
context,
on the phone.
out of context, this is a very creepy image.
We're too late. Quick, bring the doorway.
Wait, I just realized. Watch these animate while moving. Watch.
Agent Larson!
She's busy.
They don't fall to gravity. They just go like slightly down and back up.
Why am I doing this? Why am I here?
It's okay.
Like,
We have to do this without.
Go ahead. I'll
Okay.
ramble later.
oh my gosh, the door to no. They're doing.
Yes.
What's your name?
Yes. I am going to fucking find whoever made this video, and I'm going to surgically implant Legos into the soles of their feet.
They even got the canister.
Words cannot describe how viscerally angry seeing this fucking knockoff fucking Monster Zeke door frame makes me.
Look, they made sure to avoid Disney copyright. They painted over the button, the glowing button.
Painted over the button and made the canister dirty.
Yeah.
Hurry up! Come on, almost there.
You okay, Hatchet?
Is that a fucking javelin? Is this motherfucker about to launch a javelin indoors?
Yeah.
Finally!
They aimed it directly at his ass.
Why?
I want
Why
to
was
see
he
that
walking?
again.
Why was he walking toward the door? Also, the screen that it popped up is just straight up the javelin aiming screen from like not Black Ops, from like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, the old one.
Yeah. I just want to see him get hit with it again because it's funny as shit. Watch where it gets. They aim for his back, but it's
He's pushed out via butt.
They
They had to touch his butt for whatever reason.
a shy guy just got railed by the SCP Foundation. And can I die now?
No.
Please? Please let me die. Whatever comes after this world is better than this.
You know what? At least we got the file before the video. The file was wonderful, right?
Yeah. To be honest, Hatchet, luckily for you, this is gonna probably be the last SCP of the night. So it's gonna stop at 2 and it's 1:30, so probably best. Because the next SCP is Infinite IKEA, and that's a long one.
Oh, do I want to be here for that? No, I don't. But I do.
You know what? You could be here for reading the SCP and then leave immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, then I'd just be here to be basically bored because I know these SCPs. Unless, like, I'm actually doing some reading.
Well, earlier we like last week or something we did 1010, and that was really nice. The video was a super racist, but the file was great.
Fun.
The file was one of the most touching SCPs we had ever read, to me.
Gotcha.
The video was, well, the file was wonderful.
Are we ready to finish it? We're almost done.
Don't say finish. I just made a reference. I just made a reference to the SCP
Wait,
Foundation.
hold on. I need to see his face again. Hold on, wait for it. God damn it. Wait. I need to pause because I paused on a perfect part of his face. God damn it! He was having like a shocked expression. Like he was shocked it worked. It also looked like he was staring at his.
Anyway.
Close the door! Shit! Quick! Shoot!
Out of my way.
What are you doing?
Isn't that what you created me for, Pygmalion?
Victoria, no!
Close the goddamn door, you dumb fuck.
Goodbye, Vicky.
To me, it just looked like she got there, a bunch of things skipped, and then she went in there with the SCP and a guy.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Things got cut off.
Yeah, basically
Object
skipped.
Yeah.
096 has been sent to Twilight Space through the doorway to nowhere. All photos and video evidence of the Shy Guy have been destroyed. Occasional witnesses have been treated with a Class C amnestic. The danger has been neutralized.
What about Victoria Larson?
She sacrificed herself to rid us of the Shy Guy, and also ended up in Twilight Space herself, listed as deceased.
Good. Move the case to the archive.
Roger that. Okay, Norwood, easy now. It's over. You're safe. Time to go home. What the?
Oh. What a shocker. Didn't work.
For literally every character. in the
Yeah,
SCP
so we
was
should probably tell
modified.
Hatchet what these are. Okay, so the 4 categories, oh well, 5 categories technically. Removal of characters, added gore or violence, clickbait thumbnail, deviates from the plot of the article, only a minute in the video / offensiveness. That got combined into one.
Gotcha.
Alright, so the first one is removal of character / license, which they did. They removed everything.
Yeah. Even the SCP was changed so much, it doesn't really. It barely counts as anything. It's full.
Yeah. Added gore or violence. You guys.
I don't. I
4
don't
is
really.
the highest rating. What would you say, Hatchet?
I mean,
They have
comparatively.
the usual violence again
Oh.
that the SCP does, but they also added torture.
Oh, right, I forgot about the torture. What would be like a 4 on your scale, Jiri? Because I haven't been here for everything else.
A 4 is basically when it to me, it's when it basically doubles or more the amount of violence the SCP typically would have. And I think they more than doubled the typical violence.
I guess that's the thing is like, yeah, I suppose I could get
Wait,
that.
I also noticed, like, in the video as well, where the 096 is killing people, he just mutilates them. However, all the bodies were gone after he killed them. Does that mean he ate them in the video?
I guess.
He doesn't do that.
Oh, and it does always have his bloody. Oh, Jesus fuck. Why did you add more? It's going to be a 4 even without making us realize he ate the bodies. Why'd you have to tell us that? Why'd you?
I guess as a side note,
Yeah.
I don't find the like attempted like basically torture of 96 as surprising because I feel like that's a logical like inference from the text of the actual article. Like, how are they going to test trying to terminate it? It's going to come out to some type of torture.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't actually show it, and they don't
Yeah.
actually say how they're going to do it.
I mean, yeah,
So,
that's true, but
we don't
yeah.
even know if it would work.
Yeah. Us. DV's. Oh, sorry.
A lot less violent.
Right. Let's see. DV's from an article. Added a person that didn't need to be there. Added 3 SCPs that didn't need to be there.
Also,
it took out all of the original characters, hand-fisted in their 2 dumbass fictional characters.
Yeah.
Why am I saying fictional characters? Of course they're fictional characters. This is SCP. I've been talking with too many people on Twitter lately, having to constantly say these are fictional characters. Anyway, yeah, so that's for inaccuracies.
Yeah, that's 4.
4 for inaccuracies.
Yeah, there was so much shit. I was so confused. Why was the door nowhere there? Why was the soap cleaning pool there? And why was 106 there?
Okay, so there wasn't only men.
Yeah.
There was a boss girl who was also a robot, who was also not a robot, who died.
It was a little sexist, though, because they removed male characters and replaced it with just her. She was doing all the lifting. It was a little anti-man. Even the one character besides her that had much of any screen time was incompetent. They literally made every man incompetent. It was anti-man. Tell me one competent guy in that entire that had at least as much brain cells as her low brain cells.
Wait, anti-men?
Yeah.
We got bingo!
Oh, that's on your bingo card?
Yeah.
We haven't gotten a bingo until now.
Yeah, Kybrate's... Okay, here's the bingo. Kybrate's the video, which they did because they didn't license it, or it would have said in description, this is Creative Commons by YouTube itself. Anti-men, clickbait thumbnail with the thumbnail, added sexual context. I did that because of the fucking bullshits. Like,
that's
what?
not fair.
Yeah. And character removal. We actually have a bingo. Hold on, let me see if I can get it so it be shown on stream. Bingo! Yeah! We did it.
I guess that's the thing. I don't tend to, like, immediately view, like, reworkings like that as inherently, like, offensive, just because of... I guess just because of how rare that sort of thing is, and how little effect it has.
That's fair.
Well, when you run into content farms, you find it a lot more than you expect to.
That's fair enough.
You find sexism of both types, and you just kind of accept it after a while. There is no hope.
I guess it's just like this is the sort of like basal sexism like that I feel is just kind of a commonplace in most comedy genres, actually.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. I guess I'm just
comedies are stuck in like the 70s, 80s, or 90s in the type of comedy they do, though.
I guess the other way to put it is like, I'm thinking of like the man-child type comedies.
Yeah, that's fair.
Once again,
like Adam
they get
Sandler.
that from like older tropes.
True.
And they haven't broken from those tropes, and they're sexist tropes.
Yeah. But anyway.
Oh god, I just realized there's another SCP that's coming up soon. 173. You know they're going to.
Fun.
Just accept they're going to destroy it and pee on it.
No, I'm gonna say they're gonna use the original design. I can see it already.
Yeah, I guess that's just one of those things, like, especially more recently, a lot of my focus has been on, like, bigotries that are like actually systemic.
Well, for
And,
this,
like,
we're not looking for ones that are specifically systemic.
Yeah.
We're just looking for
Just like
the
general
bigotry that's
prejudices.
there and how high on the scale is it? How bad did it go?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
didn't see an entire brain in any of the men in, so that's at least a 1 or a 2.
Yeah, fair enough. So,
But also, the only person that had any amount of brain wasn't even a real person. She was a robot.
well, you see, that's the okay. Here's my objection to that is she was human in the fact that her brain and like her mind was human. She was just in a robot body. So it's kind of a ship
you're
of
right.
Theseus. It's kind of a ship of Theseus thing going on there. But
Yeah.
You're right.
otherwise, there wasn't anything racist.
There
Surprisingly.
wasn't anything racist, surprisingly, which is nice. They did have the weird sexism.
But you know what? Let's kick it up to 4 anyway, just because of that fucking Monsters Inc. asset. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I would be. I think 2's acceptable.
All right, 2.
I think 2's fine. It's a mild amount of racism. Not
Wait,
racism.
racism.
Not racism. There was no racism, just sexism.
It's got sexism light. It's got like subtle sexism that's also the type of sexism that's less immediately harmful.
The highest percentage of this stream at its end is 10%.
Wait, so how are you like tallying these?
Each is 20%, which adds up to 100.
Okay.
For not getting it being 20%.
Yeah. Actually, none of. I think the highest any of the videos have gotten so far, after we went past Lucius, after we went to this content farm, is 35.
Wait, no, it's 30%. It's highest.
30. Oh, sorry. I was hopeful.
Yeah, actually, with Professor Lucius, there was one that was 55%. We haven't gotten broken 30 in this one.
We haven't broken 30. We haven't broken 30. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wanted to break 30. I don't. 20.
Oh, listen, Jerry, if it makes you feel any better, I feel like I've aged at least 5 years while watching this. So I'll be breaking 30 sooner than I expect.
Sorry.